With Michael Wood and Shane Coots. Both said the bridge was probably worth about 5 goals, Ronnie Brain, and it didn't look that much up here. They said it is very, very strong out there.
Yeah, blustery though, Cookie. It's a bit inconsistent as we see the bounce down for the third and vital quarter. Ball bouncing very, very untoward. Paul Johns has copped one, gets the free kick in the centre of the square.
Yeah, good player, Johns too for Blue West. He spears the pass across. He's got a teammate, takes the mark, wants to play and quickly does so. In towards half forward. Who can gather this one? Blue West, a player, kicks the ball across the ground. Brady, yes, I found that blowing on the ground. The ball's come back down the ground here towards centre half forward. McLean's up, can't mark. At the back of the pack, a chance for Kenny Denning. A hand pass, need to get away quicker than that. Kenny, picked up by McLean, little McLean that is, gets the hand pass away. Here's a chance here. Kelvin McLean fires on the right footed, swinging back towards the goal mouth. No mark taken down there. At the back of the pack, in the front of the pack, in back. A chance for Smith. He's held without the footy for mine, Neil Smith. Umpire said no, not right in front of goal. I will ball this up 10 metres out from the goal of which Modewarre attacking. 58 plays 44, 14 points the difference. Early stages, a third quarter.
Interesting quarter of footy, Cookie. 14 points today. Well, it's a good lead. It's 3 goals required. As we see our box, Hovey picking up.
Hovey, yes sirree. That's his third goal straight for the day, Ronnie. He's been right in the action, Troy Hovey.
Mate, 60 seconds it's taken.
Didn't take long at all, and well, that's narrow. It's widening the margin, in fact, for Modewarre. And Blue West need to play as well into the breeze as Modewarre did in the second quarter. They actually kicked 4 goals into the breeze, Ron, whereas in the first quarter, Blue West could just manage 1.
Not making excuses, Cookie, but I think a bit like the Foreign Legion, though, the Blue West boys. They're, ability-wise, it's there. They just look a little bit at sea at the minute. Okay, you're right there, Ron. They've got a few imports into the club, and they needed that because it strengthened them dramatically, obviously. Dave Primmer, I think I'd throw him into the centre. He's playing at full forward, half forward or something. Throw him into the centre for 10 minutes or so. Let him get the ball out the middle. Dave Primmer's a good player. Certainly, if he's fit. And I wonder whether he is.
Well, he's got the bike pants on, and under those bike pants there's always bandages. As they bounce the ball down back in the centre again, up they go. A clean hit out, wasn't affected there. Here's a chance, little hand pass comes out towards Primmer now, paddles the ball in front of him, knocks it on again, but taken away from Primmer there by Mortar. Mortar goes across the ground, needs support. He's got Jackson with a hand pass backwards towards Seidel, overruns the footy. Blue West a chance, hand pass over the top. It's at centre half forward for the Blue West side.
Oh, great work,
Chandler. Did anyone get this out, Chandler? Yeah, great work it was.
And he's always got a smile on his face. You know why? Because he works for Sunny Crust Bakeries.
Thank you very much, Ron. See Dale McGuinness back in there, giving the footy back to the umpire. Up goes Big Burr. Wins the hit down over Latter on this occasion. Knocks the ball to the turf. Free kick has been found. It's going the way of Blue West, Ronnie.
Yeah, and it looks like the captain coach, Tui Scott.
Outside half forward, spears the pass into the forward zone. No mark taken.
Why didn't he bend down and dive at the ball?
They need some marks taken. Correct call. The ball kicked out towards half back. Goes towards centre wing now. Here's the chance for Wosley. Runs onto the footy. Hand pass it over the top. Does Wosley. Gives it away to Glenn McLean. He goes bang on the right foot down towards centre half forward. The kick is of absolute beauty. And the mark has been taken at centre half forward. Brady, 64 plays, 44 on the board. And Glenn McLean has kicked a beautiful pass to brother Kell. And Kell will line up from perhaps 45 metres out from goal. Should score. Puts the boot in.
Oh, he's kicking it out of the park.
Swinging it back beautifully. One on the goal umpire. Yeah, it's 4 points. Aim for that left-hand goal post. Or perhaps the left-hand one on screen. Yes, it was. And a lovely kick from Kel McLean. 4 points on the board to the Modewarre Warriors.
How far, Modewarre?
Well, Ronnie, I don't want to buy into that because I don't think it's over to the fat lady sings. Never is, never was, never will be. But I tell you what, all signs pointing to Modewarre at this stage, and it was very good play out of defence there. They got the ball, and the kick was beautiful for Kel McLean. He led into the space.
All from a mistake up here. I won't mention any names, but he didn't dive and take the easiest of marks.
But what about the lead from Kel McLean? Straight down the ground. That's where you're going to lead when you're playing a full forward. Up they go, Bird. Wouldn't see hit down on this occasion. Little kick out of the centre of the ground. Goes towards, let's say centre wing, midway between. Nick Lachino's at a fresh air shot. Primmer gets the hand pass away. Tackled high for mine. That'll be down the ground, I think, Roddy.
Yeah, free kick going to go here. And Blue West, they need some goals quickly. And this is Frankie Iannelli, I think you'll find. At the just outside the 50, spears the pass into the forward zone. Players rise high. No markers taken down there.
You know why, Cookie?
And,
great work, Danny Mortar. He beat two of them. All he did was stuck his fingers on the football and just showed them that that's the way to do it. GDFL bingo, third quarter scoreboard. Modewarre 11-4-70. Geelong West Cricket and Footy Club 6-8-44, 26 points the margin. And I tell you what, if you want to win $1, Cookie, pop down to Breakwater Road.
That's the place to go.
White Eagle House.
As Bradbury put that ball over the boundary line there, the boundary throwing goes back to Woods. Bradbury can't handle it, goes to Woods. A little fella McGuinness, he can't handle either. Hand pass comes back in the direction of Wigmore. Wigmore gives it to Primer. Primer goes into the forward pocket, looking there for Westwick. He can't gather it on this occasion. The ball taken away from him, and well taken too. Long kick towards halfback. Basile's the target. He can't handle it.
Didn't
Lays
have the
a
ball.
Great tackle. Lays a great tackle. Brady said he didn't have the ball. Ronnie, I've got to go with you. And Ingleworth takes the free kick at the short of the centre of the ground. Goes across the play, in fact. Finds Wigmore. Away goes Wigmore. Takes the mark. Wants to do too much. Plays on. Long bomb from Wigmore. Westwick couldn't mark. I think he has, Ronnie. I think Westwick's got this one.
Very hard to see.
Wait on the goal umpire, the boundary umpire. Yes, the mark's been paid to Westwick. He goes whoosh. And he goes bang, and he goes, thank you very bloody much. It's a goal!
The banana bender!
Oh, sensational.
Oh,
That's
I like
goal.
Gary Ablett.
Look, Ronnie, you've been a bit critical of Dean Westwick, not grabbing the
Mate,
footy.
I'd have had him off the ground.
All right, I tell you what he's done. He's kicked 4 goals, 1.
Should have kicked 10 and given 4 away.
I think he's doing his job down there in the forward zone. That was a magnificent goal kicked by Westwick, Dean Westwick. Magnificent goal. He's got 4 goals, 1 on the board. Might well have had 5, I suggest. Brainy suggests 10. But then again, that's the way it goes. I think you're right on the ball there,
You've got to tackle the ball with both hands, Cookie.
Ronnie Brain, he's doing the job. He's kicked 4 goals out of a total of 7.
Should
He
have
can't
kicked
do
10.
much more. Back to the centre they go. We'll argue later as Johns gets the ball into the centre. Punt kicks it out wide. Lands in the arms of Havey. Goes back towards Russell. Russell in trouble. Hand pass over the top back towards Havey. He's got hot opposition there from Trevor Hates. Hates goes in and pushes the ball towards the boundary line. He finds the safety of that position. And the scoreboard, the GDFL bingo scoreboard, shows Modewarre 11 goals, 470. Blue West 7-8-50. 20 points the difference. Third quarter has gone for about 7.5 minutes.
The Money Centre, White Eagle House, Breakwater Road, or Fellmuggers Road, Breakwater, I should say. And I tell you what, Cookie, you got to ring the phone number to get a game. Because I tell you what, it is chockers down there.
You need to book in, that's right, Ron. Yeah, good place to go too if you want to. If you're down
They
on your
give
luck.
away $1,500 a night.
1,500.
$1,500.
That's more than I get in 5 years of commentary here as the boundary umpire puts it back into play. Up they go. Latter knocks the ball over the top, goes towards the player, couldn't handle it. Oh, hand pass was a good one there. Comes back here towards Wigmore. Wigmore's in trouble. Goes towards centre half back. That didn't travel 10 metres, I didn't think umpire. But Mooson claims the mark and he's talking to him. He's a radio celebrity, can do those sort of things. Fires the pass across. Finds his teammate going down the ground. Ooh, big kick too there, Ronnie. Down towards half forward. Out they come. Beat the drum. The Cheetahs are on parade. Little kick out to half back and a good mark taken out there.
Stewie Scott it was who found his teammate out there wide. It looks like Frankie Iannelli kicks long, but the ball too well weighted for his teammates. Because City back taking the soda. Jeff Clark.
Goes on the left foot. Down towards half forward. No mark taken. Is there a mark paid
what
here?
are you going to do? Swallow it.
Oh, and he's going Crook too. He's entitled to go Crook. Havey said, can't you see, umpire?
There's a mark.
Yeah, it was a mark for mine. I said
problem.
no mark taken, but I was surprised that he caught it that way. Bounced down. Up they go. Ty Millen was the ruckman. It goes towards Siddle. Jamie Stadel goes round on the left foot in towards the forward pocket position. Out comes Mickey Finn. The mad Irishman comes out. Gets it across to Basile. Basile's hand pass goes into the pocket. McGuinness has a chance. Can't pick it up. He's laid out. In fact, is McGuinness. He might well take the free kick down here. Umpire running in right on the scene. He's down and out is McGuinness. But it looked a bit high.
Let's hope he's okay. He hasn't moved. We had one last night at the Western Oval too, where Stewie Grills was knocked out before he hit the ground, mate. Broken jaw, and is now enjoying the comforts of the Geelong Hospital.
Well, you had to see people hurt there. I can see,
and it was fair.
Well, calling for the stretcher straight away here. Steve Cassidy waving the arms, the runner for Modewarre. Look, let's hope this kid's all right.
Certainly.
Here's the stretcher coming out, as you can see on the screen. Michael Wood wondering whether he can come straight on or not. I think you can, Woody. I think if there's a stretcher case, you can come straight on the ground, son. He's going into the interchange position now as the trainer's number 2 carrying. No, the trainer number 2 there.
Dave Robbo, he'll know the rules. He will know the rules, and you can. But talking about Robbo, a bit of a sticky situation last week, mate. He was playing in the twos.
In the
Dave
twos.
Robbo. Against Bannockburn out there at Tiger Country. A metre in front of his opponent.
Okay.
Under pressure. So he decided, rather than give him a chance to kick a goal, Dave Robbo on the boundary line, do you know what he said? He said to himself, I better kick it through. So he's popped it through. The goal umpire's
He's playing at full-back, Ron.
Full-back. The goal umpire's gone, bang.
There he is. Dave Robbo's on screen now with Michael Wood.
And the goal umpire's given it a goal. And Robbo's come up to the umpire and said, no, you can't do that because I'm the full-back. And the goal umpire said, yes, I can, watch me. And went bang again with the 2 fingers. And Dave Robertson is now in the history books of local football. He's kicked a goal for Bannockburn Footy Club playing for Modewarre.
And it's the first goal in 7 years he's kicked.
Can you believe that?
Unbelievable. Look, let's get back to over here where the this player's in a bit of strife, Ron. I hope he's all right.
I didn't see it, Cookie. It's
in trouble.
It's in the dark pocket.
Yeah, it's a fair way away, and look, no one's moved. Over there, they're all standing around. Trainers they're attending. Gee whiz, let's hope this boy's all right. He's on the stretcher now. They're carrying him off.
Daniel, the bloke on the stretcher.
He's coming off now, and oh God, it doesn't look too good, Brownie. I hope this boy's all right.
Oh, he's okay. He's pretty tough, the youngster, and he's probably just landed. And the ground's very hard out here today. And
true, Ron. Yeah, the ground is.
He
pretty
may have
firm.
his head on the ground and just concussed himself. I hope that's all it is.
Well, as you're talking there, I'll just put the glasses on him as he comes off, and oh, gee, he hasn't moved on the stretcher at all, Ron. He hasn't lifted the head or anything, or waved the arms around. Let's just hope he's all right. Michael Wood, of course, is ready to come on the ground. And good to see plenty of trainers out there to help too. There wasn't just the Modewarre boys, the Blue West trainers were out there willing to lend assistance, and that's good stuff. But gee, I hope that boy's all right, Ronnie. He's come off the ground, doesn't look too good to me.
I think he got an egg in the head, mate.
Cameron Daniel Fanning suggests that there's a knee in the head. May have chopped it.
Well, play started once again there, Ron. We've got to pick this up at the free kick. Mickey Finn's going to take this kick for goal for Modewarre. Now, Mickey's already got 2 goals on the board. And I'll tell you what, M. Finn has got 3 goals on the board. Hasn't been what you'd say a lively player on the forward line. I reckon he's had 3 kicks, but I tell you what, they've all gone straight through the big woodwork. And 3 goals go on the board to Mickey Finn. And that should... Modewarre would be sitting back thinking, gee, I hope the boys are right, same as we are. But Mickey Finn's banged the goals through. That'll give them a bit of devil in their hearts, I think.
Well, it comes back to possession, opportunity. Mickey's had 3 chances, kicked 3 goals. Westwick's had 15 chances and kicked 4.
Oh, I think you're too critical, Ron. I'm not going to argue with you. Ball back to the centre now. Umpire puts it down. Up goes Bird. He's beaten on this occasion by Big Cox. Takes it out of the air. Easy as you like. Punt kicks towards half forward. Out comes Coots. Thumps the ball away from his opponent there in the lively Frankie Anelli. And Anelli goes back and gets it. Primmer pushes it further field. In comes Mooson. Spins onto that left foot. Fool them all, Ronnie, with the left foot. He's been playing long enough. They should know he goes onto the left foot. He goes towards centre wing. Cox does the roving. Cox fires the pass in, and he's found a teammate down here who's taking the mark. Waiting for him to pick himself up. It's Wigmore. Yes, I thought it was. Wigmore, short of centre half forward. Spears a pass into the forward zone. No player able to take a mark. Big Bird. He does well, doesn't he? The big fella gets back, lends assistance to the ruckman. Kicks towards the centre of the ground. And the kick not marked. A fresh air shot there by Ty Millen. Here's a chance for Scott. Waiting for the hand pass to come out to him. He's got it now. Lost it. Go back in, son. Then they go. Players pile on top of the footy. It's got to be a ball up, Roddy, in the centre of the ground. And well played, Big Mick Bird down there at halfback. He does that well, doesn't he?
He does it very well. And what he lacks in inches, he makes up with strength.
Yeah, sure does. Bounce down. No one able to gather the footy. Hand pass. Comes out wide. Goes towards Basili. A long knock on by Basili is a good one. He's got a teammate out wide here running onto the footy. Looks like Smith, isn't it? Away he goes. Goes on the right foot. Long kick. Mortar it might have been. Down he goes towards the boundary line. 1 point only. Just swung back at the last minute. We're going to get 1 point here, Roddy. And that's all that goes on the board to Modewarre. Just trying to get a report on that player that was carried off injured, Ron.
Heavily concussed.
Heavily concussed. Well, let's hope he's okay because he copped the bad one there. The kick in comes around the boundary line. Blue West working the ball well around the boundary line, I might add too. They go towards centre wing. Up they go. Mark taken, but umpires found a free kick. Didn't matter. The mark was taken, in fact, there by Jeffrey Klug, but the free kick went to Coots, and Coots gets the ball across to half back, and the mark taken by Mooson. 4 possessions, they've gone no metres at all. He's gone way out wide looking for Jackson. Johns is the opposition out there, and Johns has a chance to win this footy, Ron.
And he does too, and gives it across to Bradbury. Kick well smothered though. Good work there from the Warriors. They have possession now. The Moose hand passes to no one in particular, and he gives it straight back to Stewie Scott, the captain coach for the West Side. Kicks it long, lovely football. Finds Frankie Ian Elliott half forward.
Played very well, has the Frankie. Outside 50, too far out to score. Puts the boot in. Look at the wind, hold that up. That's a strong breeze out there. Up they go. Birds up and can't mark. Goes to the ground. Mooson played well across half-back. Hasn't taken a mark yet, I don't think, but he's played well as a ground player today, Mooson. Got it out towards half-back. Kick comes back in towards the centre of the ground. Who wants this one? Gavin Ingleworth said, I wouldn't mind it if you don't mind. Takes the mark. Fires off the hand pass. Got a running teammate. Goes down the ground, and a good mark taken here by Wigmore. Wigmore a chance now. Just outside 50. Looks for the short one. Too far for Craig. Back goes Craig. Can he pick the ball up? Oh, the ball's pushed away down there too. Well done, I might add too, by Shane Friday, who showed a bit of dash and attacked the footy with a great deal of vigour. And Friday actually did it on Saturday, and out of bounds the ball went.
Okay, Cookie, let's just have a look now. Ball, good work, Cox. Used the body well. Picks it up, and, he's put it straight up in the air. Jackson had a windy wolf. No, it was Shane Friday. Fisted forward. Opportunity, Dave Primer. Good work there, Dino Westwick. Thumped the ball forward to the direction of goal. No luck, though, with the bounce of the ball there for Dave Primer. And a rush point.
It was good play by Westwick. He was in all sorts of stride. Banged the ball back towards the goals. Unfortunately, no one there to gather it for him as Coots kicks it out. Mark taken by Ingleworth and gives it across to Scott by hand. Scott goes across towards half forward. Players up. No mark taken there. All crashed his way. Wosley goes through the pack. Turns quickly. Boots on the left boot down towards half forward. The bounce. The luck is a fortune as the hand pass comes out to Russell. Away goes Russell from Kelvin McLean. Or was it Millen? Russell lines up with the left foot. Long kick into the forward zone. Player pushed in the back down there for Modewarre, not paid, and he's going crook to Mickey Finn. I think you're entitled to, Mickey. 3 for 1 behind only.
Okay, time getting away a bit, Cookie. It's now approaching 20-minute mark of the third and vital quarter. 27 points the margin. And the Geelong District Football League Bingo Centre third quarter scoreboard.
Kick comes out towards half back. Up goes Scott. He can't take the mark on this occasion. The ball paddled away. It goes paddled out wide to Denning, who's been quite a lively player. Denning goes up towards centre wing. Umpire scored the ball. Back Ronnie Brain. It's got to go back to where it came as Frankie and Elliott gathered once again. Punt kicks the ball back towards half back, and the free kick going to be paid down here. And I think it's Bradbury going to take the free kick. It is Bradbury at the half back grandstand side of the ground. 78 plays 51.
Kick, a nice one, 2 into the breeze. Up they go, in front Cox. Well fisted away there by the Moose. Recovered well too, the Moose. Gave it to Wolsey. Wolsey's kick. a loose one to half forward. Looks there for his teammate, but Bradbury's in the way. Now McLean, though, butters up well for the Warriors. Looks for Millen. Oh, got an ugly bounce over the top. Over we go. The box. Troy Hovey strews it around. Great skills from the little rover. Finds McLean in the pocket.
Oh, good kick, McLean. Look, he could have gone back and had a shot for goal, Ronnie. He saw two players on their own down there and just popped it over the top. And look, either one of them could have marked it. One of them has. He'll show us his number any tick of the clock now.
Not a great kick, I've heard Steve Cassidy just call.
Not a great kick, Steve. He would know, Steve. He's the runner.
We just stopped you in, Steve.
That'll be Bryce Basili, is it? Yeah, Bryce Basili it is. It just goes to show what a great judge Steve Cassidy is. Buried straight through the goal. Not a doubt about that. Brainy, you could have kicked that yourself. It was that close. With a good
left
on
foot.
Oh, Bryce Basili bangs another one through. Modewarre go further ahead. They're answering the Cheetahs' challenges, and Modewarre lead nicely in the third quarter of this second round GDFL game.
GDFL bingo third quarter scoreboard. And let's have a look at the time clock, David Cook. It's 23 and a half minutes gone of the third term, the third and vital quarter of football. As we see there a player, Bryce Basili, that kicked that last goal, I think would suggest in the hands of the trainers.
Got the cramp, I think, Ron. It's 13 goals, 84 points on the board, Modewarre. Blue West, 7 goals, 9.51, so 33 points the difference. The gap is widening, and the GDFL Bingo Centre scoreboard goes up on screen, and it's Big Michael Bird prepares to do the ruck work against Justin Ladder, who's waiting for the umpire to put the ball on the turf. In he comes now. Let's watch the bounce, this one. Oh, it's a beauty. Up goes Ladder, wins the hit down too, knocks it back over the head of Seidel. Chance here for Modewarre, hand pass lands with Mooson, bit slow, got rid of it in the finish anyway. Here's a chance, that there Nelly coming out of the centre again, gets the kick towards the forward zone, going back, Westerwick can't mark, goes it after it again, it's paddled out wide, Jackson's a chance, intercepting Johns, gives it across to Ingeworthson, a right foot kick around the boundary line, Ingeworthson's kick was a good one. Umpire, will you pay the mark or will you not? And the umpire says, I'm going to pay the mark.
I wonder if these
Westerwick.
I reckon they're related, are they?
Dean Westerwick's got the kick in the forward pocket.
Peter Knott must have married Dean Westwick's sister.
I can't believe you're saying this, Roddy Brain. Here comes Westwick, comes in, right foot kick. He kicked the spectacular goal before. I tell you what, he's kicked the spectacular goal again. That is a magnificent kick from the dead pocket there.
Great goal.
If you don't mind, umpire, and the bloke that you've been counting all day has now got 5 goals, 1 on the board, Roddy Brain, and he's breathed hope into the side of the Cheetahs.
Well done, Dino. And hey, I love to see a winner. Look at the scoreboard, gentlemen. It tells the story.
Okay, waiting on the scoreboard just to catch up there. It's 13 goals. I think 13 goals, 8 on the board to Modewarre. That's 84 points. The visitors, the Cheetahs, have gone to 8 goals, 9.57 points. The game is getting lively. 27 points the difference. And don't forget, Ronnie, left to right of screen, the breeze is blowing quite considerably. The Cheetahs will come home with the breeze in the final quarter. Up they go. Ball knocked out the centre of the ground there by Dave. But a bit Primer, was it? It goes out of ground. Bird does the roving, the big fella. Putt kicks the ball towards half forward. But standing pretty firm in defence here. Yeah, good play. Out they go out wide there, looking for David Bradbury. Darren, I beg your pardon, David, as Darren it is there at the present time. Can't take the mark. Off the hands it goes, out of bounds, just short of the interchange player's position there. Let's hope that boy that came off's all right. Ronnie went off through the bench there, and concussion's what they said it was, so let's hope he's okay. Boundary showing, Bird goes up, knocks the ball to the ground, in goes Bradbury, pushes the ball in front of him, can't control it, hand pass, comes back towards Hovey, left foot kick towards half forward, mark should be taken, mark is not taken, and a chance for Blue West to get out of the danger zone.
Ken Denning it is, breaks clear at half back, kicks long, but great defensive football there for the Warriors by the big arms of Danny Mortar. Thumps the ball away, pack of players form. Members side centre wing here at the MCG as the crowd raises to their feet. Umpire said, give it to me, fellas, we'll bounce down.
GDFL Bingo Centre brings you this third quarter. 84 plays 57 as they put back into play, and here he comes. The player going away with the ball there. Bradbury goes towards this, well, short of the centre of the ground. Got a teammate, Mark. Wants to play on quickly. Mightn't have been a good move. There's no one there. Ball taken here by Coots. His hand passed out wide towards Jackson. He's in trouble. Loses the footy. Blue West, can they mount a challenge in this final stages of the third quarter? The kick into the forward zone, but Coots goes back and takes a nice mark. Wants to throw her. I know he's swatting flies out there. I want to throw a right hand there, Brainy. Oh, lovely kick from Coots. That's Hobie free at half back. Could have had a couple of bounces. Elects to spear the pass in the half forward. Too much carry on the footy there for the number 29 in Pounder, who's on the ground now. Couldn't handle it. Goes in after it again. Pushed over the boundary line by Adam Craig. And we'll have a boundary throw in GDFL Bingo Centre scoreboard. 84 plays 57. And we've gone well into the third quarter, Ronnie.
Runner on the ground to Nick Lacino. Didn't contest the footy hard enough.
Okay, boundary throw in. Bird goes up. He wins this hit down too. Got a teammate coming through in Hovey, who's had a flying shot with the right foot at the goal mouth. Just drifting away there. 1 point only goes on the board there to Modewarre. Troy Hovey, his first point of the day, Ronnie. 3 goals, 1 in the personal tally, and Modewarre doing it quite well.
Yeah, they certainly are. They're now 28 points ahead of the Blue West Cheetahs as Stewie
Cowie kicks the ball out. His target there was Bradbury, who couldn't take the mark, but he's pushed off the foot. He must get the free kick and has been awarded such. Wants to play on across the ground. Umpire said, go back behind the mark. Kick over your mark, son. And correct call. Here comes Bradbury. Goes out towards half back. The target is Denning. Up he goes. He can't take the mark on this occasion. Thumped away from him by Big Bird coming in, doing a good job. And Denning unable to pull that one in. Right at his feet there was Alan Craig. Ball over the boundary line. Boundary throw in. 85 plays 57 on the GDFL Bingo Centre scoreboard. Final third quarter.
Whistle on play. Free kick against the big fella there, Bird. Jason Ladder takes the ball, kicks up the direction there of Westwick, you'll find. But ball well knocked away from him. Good defensive football. Warriors. Boundary throw in.
Yeah, good work Shane Friday there. He used the fist to great effect, right?
Had a fair game.
He hasn't been conspicuous, but he's done his little bit when he's had to do his little bit. And the boundary umpire puts it back into play. Up they go. Actually, up goes Alan Craig. Won the hit down on that occasion. Spills out to Jackson. Jackson gives the hand pass to Kel McLean. Now the Warriors go in to attack that towards centre half forward. Up goes Wood. Can't mark. His ground recovery is quite good, but he can't handle on this occasion. They dive in on top of it there. He might well have given away the free kick, Michael, with the umpire coming in. And he said, no, sir, I'm going to ball this one up. Centre half forward position. Towards half forward flank, perhaps. Modewarre are into attack.
Well done, Woody. Kept the ball on the half forward line for the Warriors as we see Troy Hovey swoop on the ladder. Under pressure there as we see that Stewie Scott desperate. Blues ball. Opportunity, Kel McLean. Oh, Glenn McLean, the vice captain.
Smithy.
Across Neil Smith says thank you very much. Vice captain pops through a great goal.
Neil Smith, of course, we've seen him play many games in the forward pocket. Ronnie's played most of the game up the ground today, but he's drifted down to the pocket there and, well, the left foot suited him very nicely there with the bruise helping and just banged it straight through the middle there. And Modewarre have gone further ahead.
They certainly have, Cookie, and
look, the goods, they've gone to 14-7, 81 points on the board. Whilst Blue West a bit stagnant at the moment. They've got 8 goals, 9-57. 91 plays 57, the GDFL Bingo Centre scoreboard for the vital third quarter. Ron, the lead looks big enough to sustain any last quarter challenge from Blue West, even with the breeze.
Yeah, without a doubt. And 29.5 minutes gone in the third and vital term. Umpire Santa Spirito. Good bounce. No one gets the tap. That man again. Flynn on the left foot, bangs it up there to the direction of his teammate. Box Hovey chips in. Support McLean. That was Cal over the
Smithy.
top to the racehorse.
Oh, another one.
Oh, how far Modewarre.
Neil Smith. He's playing on the wing and he's drifted down there again. He's very quick and he's got that ball on the left foot. It suits him beautifully going back into the play there. And bang, bang, 2 goals in 30 seconds for Neil Smith. He'll be a happy boy, Ron.
Yeah, good play, and well,
there he is in scoring, Neil Smith.
When you got possession of the football, and obviously Modewarre today, after last week's debacle against Panic Burn, have bounced back well.
Well, they're showing plenty of heart, Ron, aren't they? They're attacking the footy pretty hard there. See Kel McLean come out of full forward. They really attacked the footy. Didn't win it, but he slapped it away to the side, and anyone in his way was going to be in a bit of strife. So that's good stuff. 15 goals, 797 Modewarre. Blue West, 8 goals, 957. It's 40 points the difference on the GDFL Bingo Centre scoreboard. 218484. If you want a game of bingo out there, that's a good place to go. You can win a few bucks out there, Brady. I might go myself because she won't pay me. Back to the centre, waiting on the umpire to put the ball on the turf. Big Mick Bird, rucked all day against ladder, and he takes his one out of the air. Gets the hand pass across. He's got the little McLean putting the ball on the right foot down towards half forward. The mark taking a chance for Ianelli to run onto the footy. Does it very well. That's the clever Frank Ianelli. Goes out wide to Ingerworsen. Oh, fell over at the wrong time there, Ingerworsen. Had the ball, lost it, and out of bounds it went. Lovely kick from Ianelli. Set Ingerworsen free, but he just couldn't gather that one, Ron.
Good pressure, Pat Jackson.
Yep, boundary throw in, up they go. Latter goes up, knocks the ball to the turf. Who wants this one? Coming through, Dalza Russell. Goes backwards with the hand pass, gives it to Jackson. Jackson goes across the centre half back. And the motion! It's standing there, unattended, and he goes back with the left foot down towards half forward.
The bouncing ball, a bad one. Allows Cowie to break through. The short kick, a poor one. Chipping in for the Warriors. Mickey Finn.
Finn goes on the right foot, goes to the grandstand side of the ground. A little indirect on this occasion, goes out wide, and the ball spills off players' hands. Ianelli coming in after it, but I should suggest, Roddy, that the long kick down the ground was the go there.
Without a doubt, Cookie, and after 3 premierships down at the Anglesea Cricket Club, I can understand how you're feeling.
Oh, great tactician, well, yeah. Boundary throwing out the back. Here's a chance. McLean hand pass, ineffective. Taken away from him by his opponent here in the 25. And Wigmore goes towards the centre of the ground, running onto the footy. Here's the chance, going after it. Sanders Chandler does it well, gets the hand pass back. There a chance, Blue West. Little kick up towards the centre wing position. The Moose running in. God, if it had been a plum pudding, been covered in raspberries. Raisins, he couldn't hold the mark, but good enough to get it on the ground. Punt kicks back to half forward. It spills free over the top. Fisted back by the defenders. Wigmore is it going in after it. Tackled, loses it with a hand pass, but got it away nicely. Here's a chance. Modewarre, can they do something with this? Smithy, a left foot kick from Smith in towards centre half forward, and the kick's effective, Ron. Goes into half forward. He's found a teammate. Is that Hovey out there?
Hovey, yes it is.
Yeah,
the
taking
box.
the mark. He's outside. He's well outside 50. Ronnie should have kicked at 55. I think too far for the box. Let's see how he goes. And Ronnie, take the call and see if you can guide one through for the Warriors.
There was a good lead there too, ignored there by the box. 29 on the ground for the Warriors in Mark Powner. But the kick, well marked. Cowie last started a fence West. Got it back. Good footy West. Flatteners, he got rid of the ball. Cowie, no free kick. Doesn't matter.
Oh,
Mickey
well played,
Finn.
Mickey Finn. He kept that in beautifully and fires it in towards half forward. Too many players up for Blue West and no one down. They're in all sorts of strife here. They're under extreme pressure in this quarter. Hand pass comes back to Kelvin McLean, who lines up, kicks the ball across into the corridor. Russell was the target. Couldn't take the mark on this occasion. He was hotly pressed there by Chandler. Here's a bit of a flying shot. The goal mouth. Offline, Ronnie?
Well offline.
Yep, 1 point only.
Still butted up well. Good work there. Chandler giving chase, but
well, the Warriors doing all the attacking in this quarter. Ron, they're going to have a big last quarter, the Cheetahs, to pluck victory out of the jaws of defeat here. They're in all sorts of strife. It's 15 goals, 8 on the board. 15 goals, 8 on Modewarre. That's 98 points. They are leading Blue West, 8 goals, 9.57 in the third quarter, brought to you by the GDFL Bingo Centre.
Cowie goes straight up the middle. Desperation, but there he is. Jacko takes a great grab at centre half forward for the Modewarre side.
Pat Jackson, a defender, just outside the 50-metre line. What's he going to do with it? He spears it into the corridor. Oh, lovely kick. Lovely kick, because Seidel had drifted into the gap there, taken the mark, and well played by Jackson, and they're going across to tell him to. There's 3 or 4 patting him on the back zone. That's good, not blazing away for a defender, because he'd love to kick a goal. Ronnie wouldn't have kicked many in his career, I'd suggest, but he saw Seidel there, Jamie Seidel, leading down the ground, gained probably 25, 30 metres, but Seidel, a big chance to put the goal on the board here. It's drifting away to the right-hand side. I think he might have snuck it in. Wait on the goal umpire. Yeah, it's a goal. 1 goal on the board of Jamie Seidel. That's actually his second goal for the day, Ronnie. But we'll put that one down to Pat Jackson. Good, intelligent football.
Yeah, one of the better players, Jacko. He's just been very steady in defence. Likewise, young Siddle, and has capped it off with 2 very fine goals here today. And I'll tell you what, I reckon the time attendant, we did have a bit of lost time, didn't we, there with the
Well, we
McGuinness
would have
going
lost
off the
5
ground.
minutes when the young
We've
boy
been
come off
travelling.
there.
Cookie, listen to this. 38 and a half minutes of the third quarter. This is overtime.
38 and a half minutes. I don't travel that far when I'm having a holiday, Ron. I don't drive for that long. Yes, Ron's got the tongue out. Put that back in your teeth as well. As we see on screen there, McLean up on the ball now, I'd suggest. Having a bit of a run around there, Ronnie.
Yes, certainly. And so we should, because he's created enough havoc up forward, so we can do the same thing now in the middle.
They bounce it down to the centre. Ingeworsen goes in hard after the footy. Can't get it out though. 16 goals, 8-104
Save
on
it.
the GDFL Bingo Centre scoreboard. Blue West are 8-9-57. That's a big quarter from Modewarre. That's 104 plays 57 on the GDFL Bingo Centre scoreboard at 3-quarter time. So Modewarre have kicked in that quarter, Ronnie. They've kicked 7 goals for
8-4, Cookie.
I would say 9 and 7 or 16.
Did you have 9
Ron.
goals down, did you?
Yeah, 7 goals, 4 they've kicked, whilst Blue West against the Blues just added 2 goals, 1. 57 plays, 104. It looks like it's all over, but one never knows.
I do.
Blue West with a bit of revival early on, Ron, could come back. We'll bring you the third quarter straight away.